Imagine being able to optimize your body and mind to their fullest potential, almost like upgrading a computer. But what if these upgrades could pose unseen risks? Welcome to the world of biohacking. Hey everyone, today we're looking into something really interesting called biohacking. It's like a bunch of science tricks to make your body and mind work better. But is it really safe? That's a big question we're going to try to answer. We'll look at the good things about biohacking, the not so good things, and some tricky questions it brings up. Whether you know a lot about biohacking or you're just hearing about it now, stick around. We're going to explore all about it together. So, what exactly is biohacking? Before we dive into that, if you're finding this topic interesting and you want to keep up with more cool stuff like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel and you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Now, back to biohacking. In simple words, biohacking is all about making changes to your lifestyle, diet, or even body to make you feel and work better. It's like being a scientist of your own body, testing out different ways to improve how you think, feel, and live. But not all biohacking is the same, and there are a few different types that people are trying out. First up, we have DIY biology. Think of it like kitchen science experiments, but for your body. People who do DIY biology love to experiment with things like changing their sleep patterns or trying out new exercises to see how it affects their health. It's like being your own guinea pig, but always with safety in mind. Next, there's nutrigenomics. That's a fancy word, right? Basically, it's all about how the food you eat interacts with your genes. This type of biohacking looks at how changing your diet can help you feel more energetic, lose weight, or even prevent diseases. It's like tailoring what you eat to fit your body's specific needs. Then there's the grinder movement. This one's a bit more sci-fi. Grinders are people who actually put tiny pieces of technology, like computer chips, inside their bodies. They do this to try and enhance their senses or abilities, like having a magnetic fingertip to sense magnetic fields. It's pretty out there stuff. Lastly, let's talk about nootropics. These are also known as smart drugs or brain boosters. They're supplements or other substances that people take to try and improve their brain power. Things like memory, focus, or creativity. Just like a video game character might use a pop-up, these are meant to give your brain a little extra edge. So there you have it, a quick tour through the world of biohacking. From simple lifestyle changes to high-tech implants, biohackers are trying all sorts of ways to upgrade themselves. But remember, just because you can doesn't always mean you should. In our next section, we'll dive into why people are so fascinated by biohacking and what they hope to achieve. Now you might be wondering, why are people so drawn to biohacking? The main appeal lies in the possibility of becoming the best version of ourselves. Many biohackers are driven by the desire to enhance their physical and mental abilities beyond what's considered normal. Think about it like leveling up in a video game, but in real life. One of the biggest goals for biohackers is to boost their brain power and physical performance. This could mean being able to think clearer and faster, remember more, or even run longer distances without getting tired. It's not just about being smarter or stronger, it's about pushing the limits of what our bodies and minds can do. Another key appeal is the pursuit of better health and a longer life. We all want to live healthy lives, and biohackers take this to the next level. They experiment with different diets, lifestyle changes, and even technology to reduce the risk of diseases, improve their day-to-day health, and potentially extend their lifespan. So in a nutshell, biohacking is attractive because it offers a way to take control of our own biology. It's about self-improvement, whether that's in terms of intelligence, strength, health, or longevity. But as we'll see in the next part of the video, with these exciting possibilities come some significant risks and questions. Now, while the idea of biohacking sounds super cool and promising, it is important to talk about the other side of the coin, the risks and concerns. Just like in any other form of experimentation, there are potential dangers, especially because a lot of these biohacking methods are pretty new and untested. First off, let's consider the physical risks. Depending on what kind of biohacking someone's trying, there could be side effects we don't fully understand yet. For example, those smart drugs or nootropics might help with focus, but what if they also cause long-term health problems? Or think about the grinders who implant devices in their bodies. There's always the risk of infection, rejection, or even just the tech going wrong. Then there are the psychological risks. Changing how your brain works with chemicals or other methods might seem great in the short term, but it could have unexpected effects on your mood, personality, or mental health down the line. Another big concern is the lack of regulation. A lot of biohacking happens outside of official labs and without medical supervision. This means that there's a lot of room for things to go wrong, either by accident or misuse. Without proper rules and testing, it's hard to guarantee the safety of these biohacking methods. So while biohacking offers some exciting possibilities, it's crucial to proceed with caution. There's a lot we don't know, and until we do, it is important to weigh the potential benefits against the risks. Moving on to an important aspect of biohacking: regulation and safety measures. Now, this is where things get a bit tricky. The world of biohacking is so new and diverse that regulations haven't quite caught up yet. This means that a lot of biohacking practices fall into a gray area where they aren't strictly controlled or monitored. For example, nootropics and dietary supplements often escape the kind of scrutiny that traditional medicines face. However, some countries and organizations are starting to pay attention. They're looking at ways to ensure safety without stifling innovation. This might mean setting standards for biohacking products or requiring more rigorous testing for new biohacking methods. But until these regulations are firmly in place, what can you do to stay safe if you are interested in biohacking? Here are some best practices to keep in mind. Before trying any biohacking method, do your homework. Look into the science behind it and read up on others' experiences. If you decide to try something, start with small changes. Monitor how your body and mind react before going further. This can't be stressed enough. Talk to healthcare professionals, especially for anything that involves supplements, drastic diet changes, or physical alterations. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of any biohacking method that promises miraculous results overnight. You know your body better than anyone else. If something doesn't feel right, stop and reassess. As we wrap up our journey into the world of biohacking, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. Biohacking is all about self-improvement, whether it's through DIY biology, nutrigenomics, implantable technology, or cognitive enhancers. It holds the exciting promise of enhanced physical and mental capabilities, better health, and maybe even a longer life. But, as we've seen, with great potential comes significant risks. The physical and psychological impacts, along with the current lack of comprehensive regulation, make biohacking a field that's both fascinating and fraught with challenges. The key takeaway here is that biohacking is complex, and its safety isn't always black and white. If you are considering exploring biohacking, remember the importance of thorough research and consulting with healthcare professionals. It is crucial to approach these practices with caution and informed understanding. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on biohacking? Are there any methods you're curious about or have tried yourself? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments down below. Let's keep the conversation going. If you found the video informative and you want to stay updated on similar topics, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It helps us a lot, and it ensures you won't miss out on any future content. And for those of you who want to dive deeper, I've put some links in the video description for further reading and resources. Check them out for more detailed information on biohacking. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring the limits of human potential. See you in the next video.